Another employee spotlight. I want to welcome in Caleb Hernandez. How you doing, Caleb?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, you've got the most passion that I've ever been around at a car dealership. Tell us where that comes from.
Well, it comes from always having a passion for Mazdas. I've always liked the Miata. I actually have one personally. It's my daily driver, and I've had it for a couple of years now. It started off with going to car meets, and actually before that, it was Fast and the Furious, and there was a lot of different aspects of that. My mom had a boyfriend of a few years, and I watched him work on the cars, and that's kind of what developed and grew me and grew that passion to work on vehicles and the Miata for me, and that's what drew me in to want to and have the position as a porter here at Mazda.
Yeah, you have a unique story. Your 1990 Miata has about 120-something thousand miles on it. You brought it up here to Denton Mazda to just take some photos, leverage their logo as the backdrop of your Miata, and you struck up a conversation with Scott, one of the salespeople here, and he said they had some openings, and you're like, hey, I might be interested in that job, and that's how you became a porter here just a little over 3 months ago.
Yeah, that's right, and I've been doing it for 3 months, and I gotta say, every month, every day I come to work, and it doesn't feel like work. The term work is a very loose term. For me, it feels like a pastime that it doesn't feel like work, and it feels like I'm doing something that, words can't even explain it. It's an amazing place to be. The environment, the people. I come for growth. I come to better myself as a person, and I see it as a long-term career for me. So
it really says a lot about the culture here at Denton Mazda that Jay Odom and the management team has created. It's really has a family feel, and I know looking over there at the reception area where a lot of customers are waiting for their cars to finish up its service. There's a lady over there right now that has some very young, and she feels very safe here. It's a very clean environment, and one of the most amazing showrooms I've ever seen as well.
Me too. I agree with you. Definitely. Going into the dealerships as a kid, you would see all the cool cars in the showroom, but nothing compares to this. How they have a lift, and as soon as you walk in, you look to your left, and I don't know if you could Google it or look it up or probably get a visual of what it looks like. But it's an amazing environment.
You see a career path for yourself.
Yes.
You want to move from a porter to a lube tech and to a master tech eventually. And tell us a little bit about how you swapped out your own engine recently and your passion for technical expertise and doing engine work. And you want to do that. And I'm positive you'll get there soon here at Denton Mazda.
So it all started when I wanted a cleaner build, not a cleaner build, but I wanted the one that I got it was rough. I think it was in a front end accident, or most definitely was in a front end accident. And I had a hardtop at the time. And if you were unaware, the hardtops go for a pretty penny. I want to say about $1,500 to $2,000. And so what I did is I ended up trading a Miata hardtop that I had on the car at the time for that Miata. And so now I went from a blue one to a red one. And so now it's a cleaner car altogether. But I also wanted to do it for the experience, to learn and to kind of get a general understanding on what goes into what I'm driving every day. And there's a lot that goes into it, but at the same time, it's all good to know. I'm very grateful to have been able to work on that platform, because it's an amazing platform and a good base to learn on, because it's your most basic 4-cylinder engine. And
well, Caleb, I know you don't work directly with customers at the moment, but you're in and out of the showroom, you're in and out of the service department. What can you tell the audience their experience will be here, whether they're coming in for service or they're considering a new or pre-owned Mazda for the very first time? You as a Mazda owner, what can you share about the Mazda experience?
Reliability, and I think that no other brand has that to offer. You get reliability on top of, they're sleek, they're just beautiful. They're just amazing cars through and through. The Miata, as old as it is, it's never let me down. And I've known people with even newer ones, and it's just amazing cars. Infotainment system it's modern, it's sleek. It's everything you can ask for in a modern vehicle. And even the older ones, they stand the test of time. And I think that it says a lot about the Mazda brand as a whole. I think Mazda is continuing to do what they're doing in a positive manner, and so I value the Mazda team. I value everything about it. I don't know. There's just so many good things to say.
No doubt your future's bright here, and you're passionate about what you do. Caleb Hernandez on the Employee Spotlight here at Denton Mazda.